I'm David, the wandering ponderer. Should I say the social distancing wandering ponderer, or the only allowed one exercise a day wandering ponderer, which is, so this is my exercise, and I thought I'd take you with me. I hope you don't mind. Don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to be a short trip today. I just want to get some views, some vistas, just to get a little bit of freedom, which I think we all need. A little bit of freedom in our heads, because we're all cooped up and the government don't want us going stir crazy, and I don't want us going stir crazy. Oh, look at all this. This is something. Look. See, this is something I was talking about in another video. Loads of it. That's all plastic. What more can we say? But there's more things to worry about these days. But really, worrying is not really the thing we should be doing. If we're doing what we've been told, and I'm sure you are now, then we've got a good chance of beating this thing.
Attention,
this is
Alexander,
historical,
that you are having a
very historical. I've got a phone call come through, don't worry. This is a historical time. We're living through something that hasn't happened since the war, and in a sense it is a war, isn't it? And how are we going to do? How are we going to do in this? Are we going to pass the test? I think we will. I think there's enough lovely people about to pass this test. Now, what can I show you here? I can show you some views. Some wonderful views. See all that? Going that way is the cricket club. Oh, I need to find at least one tree. One tree on this walk would be nice. So we'll exercise together, exercise our brains and exercise our ponderability and exercise my wanderability. And I'm sure each of you will have your moments of going out, escaping from the prison of isolation, but it's not really a prison. Oh, this is lovely. This world is having a break from us humans. That's the way I look at it. Because I've never seen the skies so clear. Have you ever seen the skies so clear? Not a plane in sight, although there have been a few flying. Don't know where or don't know who they mean. Who knows? They might be government planes. But look at this sky. There's a few contrails, but nowhere near as many. Up there is a contrail. It's expanded. It's had time to expand. But where we have stopped, it's paused for a while a lot of the pollution, a lot of vehicle pollution, air pollution from aircraft, and I'm sure the planet is going to have a time of revival, the atmosphere and the ecosystem. So there's good coming out of it. It's sad that a lot of people are suffering because of all this. But if you listen to what was announced last night, today being I'll get Tuesday, so what was announced Monday night was this isolation's being enforced now, and we to stay indoors except for exercise, which is what I'm doing now, is exercise, and I won't overdo it. I've come to a place where there's nobody about. There is nobody. Wondrous things in nature that we could be seeing at home. The bees are busy, and they're out in force gathering things, because flowers are starting to come out now, and the skies are clear, and this a break in the weather that is wonderful. And it can only be good for the planet. All this pause of mass air travel and horrible things, and you will notice it in the weather. You will notice weather patterns changing, I'm certain, because we're not polluting so much. And the planet can recover. It does recover. It recovers very quickly. Reclaims things if we let it and we allow it. Where's this tree? And as we speak, I see two contrails in the atmosphere, but it won't be long before airports are completely shut down. It won't be long. But what was said last night about, this is the thing that I've been thinking of, is what was said last night about the things that, the measures they put in place to protect the NHS. It's key, and people don't think about it. They only think in terms of the virus. Well, it's not everybody's going to get it. Not everybody's going to be put in hospital. No, but there'll be loads and loads of people seriously ill from the virus, and there's the normal amount of people that we get every year. People that become seriously ill. The NHS won't be able to cope. It's like asking everybody to flush the toilet all at the same time every day, one particular time every day. If everybody flushed the toilet, it would overpower the sewers. There would be so much water flushing down all in one lump. And it's like this with this virus thing. If the NHS gets overwhelmed coping with people with viruses, trying to cope with the normal amount of heart attacks and casualty situations that occur, at least there won't be the accidents, because we've all been isolated now. There won't be car crashes. Hopefully there won't be people breaking their legs and falling over. And you imagine the normal day-to-day stuff. Talk to anybody who works for the NHS who works in casualty. Just the normal day-to-day stuff without any of this virus stuff. They're overwhelmed as it is, and we don't really need to be overwhelming them anymore. So we're giving it a chance. We're giving life a chance amongst humanity, and perhaps we'll sit down and think about things and maybe make a few adjustments in our lifestyle for the better. I'm just looking at these flowers. These flowers are wonderful. Look at this. Oh, such beautiful blossoms. Ooh, go on, focus. That's it. Go on, focus. Get in there, that's it. It's lovely. I can see trees and all lovely trees. Oh. Beautiful. Just seen through the hedge here a view on the horizon that I nicknamed the March of the Pylons, which when we get to a gap I'll show you. It looks like they're all headed for one particular place to gather. Somewhere over the horizon is a place where all the pylons, they're probably having a picnic. Here's a fact you probably wouldn't even want to even consider, but there's over 88, 90,000 pylons in the country, and that's a lot of pylons. That's not as big a number as I initially thought there probably were, to be honest, but there are. And did you know there is a society that actually is interested in pylons? That's something I didn't know till I started getting into this, into vlogging and looking at electricity. Yeah, people interested in pylon spotters. Oh, there's that pylon over there. I mean, oh, that's a very rare one. I can imagine they gather around pylons, sort of all nerdy. God forbid I become something like that. I'll try not to.